Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention...
Gabby has no medical knowledge, so don't take her advice.
Tristan has medical knowledge, but will be playing a magician and has no magical knowledge.
Nat is not a drug addict and does not know much about drugs.
Creed doesn't actually have a mustache.
Temptation gleams in the light of a new dawn after our heroes survive the bleakest of nights. The city glows with incandescent light and with turmoil, which is beautiful either way, depending on your perspective. And oh, will our heroes glow beautifully as they stride into the darkness. So a couple of things logistically speaking. One, you won't be able to buy like any magical items or things like that. You'll have to earn those through challenges. So depending on which member of the Gamblers Congress like runs your challenge and comes up with your challenge, that will depend on what they're looking for, and then you'll gain an advantage. Some of them will be really explicit and like give you step-by-step instructions on how to gain that advantage, which could be anything from like a magical weapon to a certain item to whatever. There are stores in Temptation that you can go to. Each of you have the map. We will post the map on social media if we haven't already by this point. So you can kind of see like what stores are available. If you have a little more connections, you can probably get more dangerous items. Do any of you have questions on the mechanics before we get started?
How do we not die?
That's a great question. I guess the answer would be don't fuck up.
Or fart.
No promises.
Yeah, or if you piss me off and fart a bunch, then I'm going to kill your character.
So burping is on the table.
No.
Sorry.
Any other questions?
Let's do it.
Okay, sweet. So at the end of the last episode, you all got yourselves roped into a Gamblers Congress where you are all competing for a boon of some sort, as Harper put it, against other teams. So it is understood that the four of you are a team. If you do want someone else to join, you'll have to do that in character. And I'd like for you, we're going to cut all the signing of the contracts and stuff and move to the next morning. Where did you stay the night?
I have a hotel room, so I'm probably going to go back there.
Separately, by yourself?
I mean, unless someone snags me and is like, let me go with you. Atlas is just going to go.
Yeah, do all of you have a place to stay?
I'm staying in the hotel room, and I think, Puck, do you want to come with me?
She'll look at you for a beat, like confused, but then she'll nod.
I should probably monitor you from now on. We still don't know what's really up with you.
She looks confused again, but she shrugs. And then she winces because her shoulder's still kind of tingly. What about the rest of you?
Yeah, I'm just going to go back to mine. I'm going to pretend that all this night didn't happen.
What about you, Magic Man?
I have been given a residence.
All right, then. I guess we part ways for now.
Oh, should we meet somewhere in the morning, I guess?
Sure. How does what is it? It's the Wish Center?
Lucky Plaza.
How about the Lucky Plaza?
All right, I think we should share our contact information with each other, just in case.
Yeah, I guess we can exchange phone numbers or something.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay, so you exchange numbers, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Puck does not have a cell phone.
Puck
Makes
stays
sense.
with me.
Okay, So each of you go to your separate places? Yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Atlas, you tend to have visions at night, as well as other spooky happenings that go on around you, which we will get into a little bit later in the podcast, in addition to being able to sense some different things in this crazy supernatural world. So, because of your role, here is the dream that you have that night. You begin with your eyes wide open in terror, and you can hear the panicked sound of your own breathing. You feel sand gritting underneath your fingernails as you clutch helplessly at it, and you can feel something over you ripping you apart. When you look to see what it is, all you see is a glowing pair of eyes, and all you feel is just helpless as this raging figure above you just rends you limb from limb. You don't see your body. You don't see, it's very first person.
Very nice. Horribly terrifying. Is he, so he's like clutching around him, I'm guessing trying to get some sort of purchase, but
Yes.
am I more so watching this through his eyes, or am I in a way where I feel like I can do any sort of actions?
It's like you are living it in that moment. You don't know what led up to it. You don't know why this figure is attacking you. But I mean, you don't even know if this is past, present, future, anything. All you know is it is ridiculously painful, and then you wake up.
Wonderful. So as he's going to lurch awake, gasping, and when he was being attacked, was it like he was face down, or was he face up? Like
Face up.
Okay, so it's his chest, I'm assuming, that was
Yes.
being shredded at.
Yeah. Well, your limbs were being pulled off as well.
Yes.
So it's just like little frenzied pieces.
Everything, yeah.
Yes. Roll for me a perception check to see how much of the location you recognize. If you recognize.
Oh. I only got a 2.
2.
Yep.
Okay. All I'll give you then is you definitely remember the sand under your hands, and you remember some kind of night sky up above you, which could be the reason that the figure over you was obscured, because it was very, very dark outside. There was no like electric lights that you could see anywhere.
All right. So as he lurches up, he's going to be like patting down himself, like making sure he wasn't actually bleeding out or anything. And then he's going to try to think about if he had been able to tell that place or not. And then now that's just kind of like stuck in his brain for the rest of the morning of like, what the fuck? Where was that? Like trying. It's like when you have a real dream in real life and you remember like a little snippet of it and you're trying to remember the rest of it as the day goes on, but it just kind of slips away.
Yep. Tell me about your dream journal that you use.
So yeah, it's he was recommended to use a dream journal by his mom. His mom is a nurse, but she's also very hippy dippy on the side. She keeps her medical and then her like actual belief stuff separate. So she's very hippy dippy, borderline, a little bit Wiccan. So he kind of, that's where a lot of his occult basis got from. And so
Okay.
when he told his mom that he was like having this hard time, she recommended to him to kind of try to keep track of it and that sort of thing. And then if it got really bad, turn to, a sleep study or something like that. But he ended up tracking this for a long time. So it's this leather-bound journal his mom actually gave him to keep track of everything. And whenever he has nightmares like this, or any dreams that really stand out, he'll write them down whenever he can try to kind of grasp on it. Or if there's times when he gets kind of like a weird feeling, like almost deja vu-ish or something like that, something feeling out of place, he'll try to write it down. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you meet at the plaza at 9:00.
What is Quinn wearing? Is he still as flamboyant as the night
So
before?
Quinn is a little bit more dressed down. What he's wearing is he's wearing a full-length turtleneck. It's brown with white pants, and then he's also wearing brown matching shoes.
Very fancy.
That is dressed down for him, huh? I'm wearing a hoodie.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, all.
But soft but light through yonder window breaks.
Fantastic. Glad you're awake. So last night was real. Still woke up with the scars.
How are those looking?
I can't see
Fine.
mine.
I was asking him.
Okay, that's fine. Fuck off, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Do we need to meet somewhere?
Well, I assume that this entity or person or whatever seems to know quite a bit about us. I'm sure when we are needed, they will call for us.
So are we all just supposed to like hang out together until we're summoned by Dad?
Certainly hope not.
So, I guess we're kind of a team now, aren't we?
They did mention that, yes.
Well, I guess I'm James, and yeah, I'm a gambler by trade and a drinker by any other time.
Nice to meet you, James.
Yep, nice to meet you as well.
James, how old are you? You know, you never can tell drinkers.
You never ask a woman her age.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me fix my pronouns.
We're in the day of unassuming now. What's your name again? Atlas?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't assume, Atlas.
Okay. That feels ironic.
Sorry. So we have James, Atlas, and Dorothy, was it?
Oh, yes, my name is Dorothy Martin.
All right. What can you do? What benefit are you providing? Apparently, since we are a team, the challenges are going to be wide and diverse, I assume. So it is probably best and will be fortuitous for us to understand each other's skill sets a little.
I mean, what benefit do you have, magician?
Sure, we'll get to me last. Dorothy?
Okay, strengths and weaknesses. Well, I'd say my strength is probably my combat skills. I run a little women's self-defense center where I'm from, so I think I'm pretty well versed in that. If anyone needs any like pick me up, or I can teach you a few things. I'm also pretty well versed in medical senses. So if you need a pick me up or a patch, I got you.
Well, okay. So, well, I'm definitely not the combat person, I guess. You know, I'm more comfortable not doing any of this. So I guess I could say I'm pretty good with a computer. Technology, it's easy to me. I understand some medical stuff. My mom was a nurse, so I kind of figured out some of that. Also, how to like not OD, I guess.
Oh, that's a good thing to know, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess. What about you, cowboy?
Well, I've been around a few tables, and while I don't have a hand for the cards, I do have a pretty good eye for the people. I'm also pretty good behind a 6-shooter. That's about it for me.
Well, I am socialite extraordinaire. I enjoy, well, I think you understand a little bit more, James, the reading of people, figuring them out. I find it quite fun and entertaining. Pretty dexterous, not too bad with a couple knives myself, but other than that,
Do you have any on you?
magician never reveals too much.
Please tell me you can juggle them.
I don't think I'd be quite a performer if I couldn't juggle.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I guess if we're talking about combat, I guess I should add that I've shot a couple times with my stepdad. I mean, I guess I'm not useless with a gun. I just choose not to really carry them. Kind of freaks out the crowd I hang out with, so.
And you, Puck, was it?
She nods.
Besides the wonderful plays you were able to quote, much else?
Expectation is the root of all heartache.
Yeah, she's been doing that all night, so.
So it's up to surprise.
Wonderful bedtime stories.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't count the tragedies.
Such as we are made of, such we be.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I rather like the cryptidness of it.
I bet you would.
When words are scarce, they are seldom spent in vain.
Well, It is early.
Roll perception, everybody.
Holy shit.
Guess he did good.
None.
2. I got a 5.
Oh my god.
I got 3 10s, my
Okay, you see Nora there,
Got two.
not in uniform, and she is flipping a coin into the well.
If you all will excuse me for a second, go talk with a coworker. I will start heading her way.
Okay. When you get fairly close, she'll kind of glance over her shoulder, see you, and then wave a little bit.
Doing anything for you? As he nods towards the well with the coin.
I figure it can't hurt anyway.
I noticed there was something a bit off about the air last night. Hear anything of it?
The air, huh?
Yes.
What air would you be like literally like wind, or are you talking about how you put on airs?
Oh, just the seeping darkness of air.
Seeping darkness. Well, I suppose that's one word for it, isn't it?
Yes.
Made some new friends, I see. She kind of glances over at the group.
Oh,
So it would seem.
hey, didn't recognize you.
Out of uniform, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a human being. I'm a person.
How do y'all know each other?
Oh, I'm coworkers with this strapping young man here.
I'm
Just
sorry.
Nod his head.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dorothy. What's your name?
I'm Nora.
Oh, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you as well. And you are
I'm Atlas.
Atlas. Lovely. And how did you all meet? I mean, I gave you that ticket last night, so I'm assuming.
Yeah. Where'd you get that?
Where'd I get it?
Yeah.
One of my bosses gave it to me.
Oh, we'll just say right place, right time.
Right place isn't the word I would use for it.
What word would you use?
Wrong, for lack of a.
Oh, so the complete opposite direction of right.
Yeah, it was.
Although I guess
quite
it depends
a show.
on the perspective, doesn't it?
Always does.
What was the show like? Did you have a good one last night? You usually do.
The crowds were rushing for their drinks afterwards.
So bad?
No,
that-
it was fantastic. They absolutely loved it.
I think the turnout just has some lost for words. Some special guests joined the audience.
I see. I'm sorry about it closing for the next few days.
Yes, an unfortunate turn of events. Do you happen to know how fast they'll be working on it or what might have happened? They haven't quite formed me in yet.
That's above my pay grade. People just tell me things. So I just heard, a few days.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, seems I have a lot of free time on my hand then.
Well, that's exciting.
You really didn't hear anything last night about the show?
Oh, I definitely didn't say that. Did I say that?
No.
No. Yeah.
So,
I didn't think I did.
No, I was just making sure. Did you hear
Oh.
anything?
I mean, I hear things all the time.
What did you hear about the show last night?
I heard the show killed.
That's one way to put it.
Spot on. Well, I think we've bothered you enough.
Yeah, I think on that note, I'd like to head over to Donnie's.
Yeah, never bother.
hey, what's the deal with this well right here?
The well?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole legend about it,
And that is?
Well, they said that the first place that was built, other than Donnie's, of course, which has always been here, the first place that was built was this plaza. Good Luck Plaza's been here longer, by just a few weeks, than the casinos themselves.
How is it lucky? Is it just like a nickname or?
So she kind of gestures back. There's these huge cascading fountains that are lit in multiple colors, and they kind of drain down into this one large well in the ground. So it's a combination like fountain well kind of thing. There are marble stones that it's like a beautiful sparkling marble plaza. Like it's very ostentatious. And she gestures towards it. Well, I think it kind of sets the tone for the whole town, don't you?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, yeah?
but maybe we just kind of hang out in different areas.
I guess that makes sense.
So if I threw a quarter in it, would my wish come true?
I don't know that it's a wishing well necessarily as much as it's a little bit of good luck. It's supposed to be when you like toss a coin in, then you do a little better at the tables or in your relationships, or just like a little bit of good luck that rubs off on you for the day.
Oh, well, couldn't hurt to try, and I'm going to throw one in, and I'm going to give one to Puck.
Puck will absolutely do it.
Sweet.
She grins.
Yeah, that's a no for me. I think to get any luck, I'd have to put all of my savings in there.
Oh. I just make it a daily stop. It's a nice way to start your day, you know? Pretty view.
Of course.
Anything else? Any other questions you might have? I'm not on the clock, but I'm happy to help where I can.
You don't seem too shaken up from the events of last night.
No.
Does that happen often?
I wouldn't say often.
I'm gonna regret asking this, but do you know a Harper?
Well, it's been a nice day. I'll see
Absolutely.
you all later on.
Yes, have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, well, I was right about regretting asking that.
We
Nice
should
to meet you,
probably-
Nora.
Yep, she nods and waves, and a smile like gives her dimples, and then she walks toward the casinos.
We should probably not say names like that out loud. Any names or really anything like this out loud.
I would absolutely agree. And as you turn, they are sitting on one of the like steps in the fountain, just getting their lovely pinstripe pants like soaking wet. A chin on their hand.
Good morning to you too.
Hello, hello. Oh, what a beautiful morning. James, Quinten, Dorothy, Puck, Atlas. How is your back and your stomach, dear boys?
Just fine over here.
Say,
You're welcome. So tonight, we are going to do a quick announcement about 7 o'clock. If you could be, let's see, where should we meet? Let's do it in the casino, 2nd floor. You'll need your security card, your badge, your ID, Quinten, to get in there, but that shouldn't be a problem, correct?
no.
Excellent. 7 p.m., does that work for all of you, or do you have plans?
No, Harper, I think it's good.
I was planning to hit the casinos anyway, so
Oh my, are you sure that's a good idea?
nope.
I like that. Any other plans?
Many.
Oh, wonderful. Active social life.
Of course.
Oh,
I
delightful.
find that hard to believe.
Well, in that case, do you have any questions for me, or am I allowed to wink out of here?
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah, wink away, Harper.
Ta. They blink out of existence.
Love that.
I'm gonna look around. Are there other people here?
Yeah, but it's weird. They all are turned the other way.
Interesting.
So strange.
So, Quinten, how long have you known Nora?
I met Nora my first day.
Which was...
Sure, I guess about a month ago.
So you've been working here for about a month?
A little less.
Just as a magician?
I provide a wonderful entertainment experience, and they sought to provide that for the rest of the customers.
Were you already a magician before you got here?
Of course. How else does one get recognized and placed immediately into a museum? Sorry, one of the venues.
I don't know.
Most of the time, they have to go down to a Rising Star. Was that the name? Rising Star, and prove their talents there.
Yeah, it sounds like a gauntlet I'm not ready for. Okay. I'm gonna head over to Donnie's. I'm gonna see if one of my friends is down there. So
Do I have a level 2 security clearance badge?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah. It's mostly the administrative offices on the floor that they're referring to. So you can go there because that's where you get like paperwork signed for HR and your paycheck stubs, all that kind of shit.
Gotcha.
All right. So Atlas is heading to Donnie's. Is anyone else going anywhere?
Yeah, I'll head that way too.
It's been a while since I've been to Donnie's. Sure.
Well, if we're all going, might as well.
Just a moment, you hear another splash. There is the small matter of, so you all are a team, yes?
I reckon.
Wonderful. One small misstep. You all need to be on an even playing field. And this individual, they gesture to Puck, who hides further in her trench coat, is not going to be allowed to be on your team. I'm so very sorry.
Well, what's even playing field supposed to mean?
Oh, goodness. Do you not understand?
Well, obviously not. We've been through hell and back.
How embarrassing for you. Anyway, Puck, would you like to come with me? And she immediately, her eyes go wide and she shakes her head.
You're not going to touch her. You're not taking her anywhere.
And Harper's eyes kind of light up just a smidge. And they say, ambition should be made of sterner stuff. And Puck kind of blinks. Now, I don't have to take her with me, but she can't stay here.
So, am I to reckon that we cannot have any interface with Puck? Or can we still talk with Puck, just not right now?
You can absolutely talk with Puck, but I would say it doesn't seem like very good strategy if Puck's not on your team.
And how, if I may inquire, do we get Puck on our team? You said level playing field?
You can't get Puck on your team. The teams stay consistent throughout the entirety of the tournament. That's kind of the point. They can't make bets if everything is changing on the contestants. That's part of the fun. Knowing your connections with one another, your strengths, your weaknesses. I mean, my goodness.
Where else is she supposed to go?
Find another team, I suppose.
Sure.
I guess I will leave you to it then.
Find another team. We don't know anyone else.
How is Puck on a different playing field than us?
Goodbye. And Harper disappears again.
Puck, how are you on a different playing field?
I bear a charmed life.
Uh-huh.
The words she's saying, the way she says them, they sound familiar, but I can't put my tongue on it.
Puck, are you different?
Such as we are made of, such we be.
I'm sorry.
Can I give Puck a pen and paper?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask Puck, how are you different?
And this, our life, exempt from public haunt, finds tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, good in everything.
Is that what she writes?
She writes and says it out loud. Expectation is the root of all heartache.
Okay, Puck. So obviously you can't communicate with us clearly. Do you know of anything we can do to make it easier to communicate?
Better 3 hours too soon than a moment too late.
Okay, strategy time, guys. Is there anyone that can research anything?
I have some ideas.
Out of character, man.
Oh, out of character?
So Atlas has higher intelligence and occult.
I have some dots in academics. So, Quinten can do research on this to try to figure it out, but, I have thoughts, but also I'm thinking, I don't know if we want to do this might be better in character, but again, like you said, we don't know the other teams. Uh-huh. If Puck finds another team, we then know another team.
But
and
then
who might be on it.
That might put us against her like that.
But we also unfortunately, we don't know her very well.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we just feed her to the wolves.
No, but Dorothy's very quick to trust.
Oh, huh? Well,
So it's not, I'm not saying that like Atlas is completely like, fuck her, but like also just with an air of caution. Because so with that higher occult score and like a little bit of his own personal business, he kind of is catching the vibe that she's not exactly like us and is not necessarily ready to saddle up and be best friends.
They don't have a choice either.
Yeah.
well, this is just more of just to like decode the things that she's
Yes.
saying.
So she's going to like set her shoulders a little bit. And Dorothy, she's going to tentatively reach for your hands and grab them if you'll allow her to.
Mm-hmm.
For sweetest things turn sourest by their deeds. Lilies that fester smell far worse than weeds.
Dorothy's going to shiver at that.
And then she's going to look at all of you and say, the devil hath power to assume a pleasing shape. And then she's going to start walking.
Hey, Buck.
She turns.
Yeah. I don't know if you have a phone or anything, but if you need anything from us, I don't know, write down my number and hand it to her.
Though she may be but little, she is fierce.
She lights up. She like lights up. Her face beams.
I'll just give her a little bit of a nod, kind of like knowing, all right, she has to go.
That's so sweet, Tristan.
That is very, very sweet. She is. Conscience doth make cowards of us all. And she leaves.
No. For the best.
We'll see her again.
Probably.
We need to be more careful when asking if people know, because if they don't, that could get them killed, and if they do, they might not be exactly for us.
Yeah, how are you so cool about all this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an excellent actor.
So you're scared shitless?
Just a little.
Do you know anything that we don't?
I am going to be entirely honest right now. No, I just know things here are not all they seem, and to say much more would probably hurt us.
Quinten, this is not a time to sugarcoat anything. You need to be honest.
I am being honest as I need to not tell you too much, but enough to where it doesn't hurt us.
Dude, I don't
I did not mean to stay here. Let me just say that.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
I'm going to go get some food.
this bitch.
All right. So do you guys go to Donnie's?
I am.
Yep.
Donnie's? Okay. So you head down to Donnie's, which is a little south from where you are. It is quite early in the morning still for Donnie's. So if he sees James at the door, he'll open it up, but no one else is in here. It's a bar. It's like 10 in the morning.
I'm going to turn the corner, not going into the actual bar. I'm going into the alleyway.
Yeah.
Are my friends.
Oh, you see some folks. Yeah.
Yay. Is the girl there?
No.
Dang it. Well, I'm gonna go up to the other folks there. Who's all there?
Yep. There's like 3 people. They're just waking up.
Nice. I'm gonna reach in my bag. I'm gonna put a little bag, and I said, "Alrighty, whoever can tell me where our friend is, this is for you."
Yeah. What friend?
Well, she was hanging around here the other night. Short skirt, real friendly.
Is she hot?
I guess.
What does she look like?
The one that was losing it over the cowboy.
Dude, are you so... I can't... What the fuck are you talking about?
Fine, you don't get any then. I'll put it back in my pocket.
No,
turn it
dude.
around.
No, yeah, she was really great. She was a party animal. Her name was Tabitha Linda Agnes.
Dude, you're bad at lying.
Ugh.
Yep. Well, you were no helpful, so see you later, I guess. I'm gonna turn around and walk out of the alley.
Okay, you walk into Donnie's.
Yep. I'll sit down at the bar.
It's real. What was his voice? God damn.
It was literally everything.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you
Throw
can just
every-
find the voice.
Throw every accent into one.
Okay, great.
And that's him.
Awesome. It's real early. What are you doing?
Yeah, I really don't know anywhere else to go except here, which is kind of sad.
I'm glad you realized it because I was thinking it as you were saying
Yeah,
it.
no, I know.
And I didn't want to have to say
no,
it
I get it. I
because
get
it's
it.
awkward.
Hey. How long have you been here?
You know,
Have you ever tried to leave?
leave temptation?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like on vacation and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always come back?
I like it. I'm not going to leave my bar.
Fair enough. Say, this was some time ago. You remember when I came here the first time?
Got completely shit-faced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. You seen the guy I was with since?
Jog my memory.
Real scruffy looking. Tattery.
95% of my customers, man.
That's fair. Blue eyes. Like bright.
Like the piercingest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That they're almost like white. Like they're like blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Haven't
Nothing?
seen him since. Not that I know of anyway.
All right. Well, 5 o'clock somewhere.
You seriously want to drink at 10 in the morning?
Yep. It's been a long night.
Sure. I would recommend we stop a couple hours before.
Oh, I do my best work.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, give my friend here a drink too.
I'll pass.
Yeah, you come in here before, but you didn't drink anything.
Just a water, please. And do you have food ready or?
No.
All right. Just a water then.
Okay. And he pours you a water a little begrudgingly. And what do you want?
Something
Give
for
you
the
some
morning.
goddamn orange juice.
There we go.
And he reaches into a brown paper bag that he had clearly brought with like his lunch and shit in it. And he gives you a little Tropicana.
Can I get some orange juice too, please?
I'm real sorry, ma'am. I just have the one.
Oh, that's all right. Can I get a glass of water then?
Absolutely. Ma'am, can I get you anything else?
Oh, no, just the water, please.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. And he gives you water.
While we're in Donnie's, I'm gonna step aside and pull up my phone contacts.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna see if there's any unknown numbers or a name that may spark kind of a memory.
Nothing.
Our little friend running around the alleyway.
She's not there, and they don't remember her.
Well, that's not entirely surprising.
Yeah, well, they were there, and she's kind of hard to miss to those type guys. So there's that.
You guys got a little friend?
Kind of. Starting to wish you actually gave her your number.
I don't. So,
Trying to find her because she's the one who gave me the ticket.
Oh.
Yes. You all mentioned that you were given tickets?
yeah.
You didn't buy them.
Nope.
Who gave them to you?
Nora.
Uh-huh. Atlas?
Our friend?
The one that no one seems to remember?
Exactly.
Hey, I remember her.
Yeah, well, lucky.
And Dorothy?
Oh, the man that I helped at the tournament.
He happened to have a ticket in his pocket?
Oh, he just pulled it out. Now that I think of it, yeah, it was a bit weird. He was wearing a dobak.
Is that the little outfits they wear?
Yeah, they don't have pockets.
Oh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how would you, maybe a little bit later this afternoon, like to take a tour of backstage?
Going back to that place?
I think it would be best to try to figure out what else is going on there.
I'm not
I have
going
to
back
grab
there.
some
Yeah,
of my
dude, I
stuff.
don't necessarily really want to go back there.
The invitation was given. You do not have to accept it. I will be going back, at least in 2 hours.
I'm with Quinn.
But it was.
I'd like to figure some of this shit out.
You two are the two that almost got fucking killed doing that.
We all saw what it looked like when you opened the door again.
Well,
That's why I shut the door again.
you two will be fine. Probably. It seems to go for us more, so.
One way to put it.
I imagine if the entity is still there, we would be able to figure that out pretty fast. So I think it will be fine for a quick venture. I do have to grab some of my things, but other than that,
Okay, Dorothy, if you're going, I'll go.
Yeah, but if anything happens, I'm running.
Don't you,
fight
fight?
It was dark.
You're
It
gonna
was
fight a shadow?
Yeah, we saw
I
how.
tried.
Yeah, we saw how that went.
No one saw shit. It was dark.
tried to punch it?
What?
You tried to punch it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Whiffed.
Missed.
A lot.
well,
Hey.
Okay. So you finish your drinks
Yep.
and you go back to the theater.
yes, I think the first thing he's going to do is do a quick walk around.
Okay. So just so you know, when you arrive at the theater, it is like it says in signs it says like closed for renovation on the signs around the entrances and exits. It is locked tight. You do have a key because it is your performance space. So you will need to employ that in order to enter.
Yes, but I mean like walk around outside, like
Outside
check
of
the
it?
door. I'm sure because we were profusely bleeding. Is
Yeah.
there any blood on the ground?
Oh no.
Well, again, there are 3 entrances. There are 3 entrances. There is the front, the back, the front, the performer's entrance, and then the side door.
You could roll perception as well if you want to.
I would absolutely love to.
I'm sure
All
you
of us or just him?
Any of you.
Might as well.
Yeah, you're big old. What's your dice roll for
Holy
that?
shit!
Fucking shit. Excuse me.
4.
You want to guess what I got?
Ooh, fuck nuts, dude. I got a 5.
Damn.
Oh my god.
2.
Gabby, what did you get? I guess.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you got a 0?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
How many dice
so
are you rolling?
2.
Oh,
Atlas, Quinn, you notice metal scrapings on the door that you would wager are from the black chains and padlock from yesterday. So they're pretty like subtle. You don't notice them right out the gate, but as you look closer, you're like, oh yeah, there's definitely some scraped up on the outside of the doors. You also notice like it is very well swept around this building. It is very clean and tidy. There's not even like dirt kicked up from people walking, nothing like that. Like the sidewalks are pristine. The area around like the theater where it's like got hedges and well-maintained garden kind of things are very in excellent shape. Everything looks very, very, very nice.
as usual.
You also, Natalie, since you rolled incredibly well, you hear merry laughter from inside where like the stage is.
Oh, guys.
What?
No one hears that? Oh, God.
Here's what?
Oh, fuck. He's going to start plugging his ears.
Atlas, words, please.
Does he still hear it?
No,
Okay.
you could just faintly hear it. Like it wasn't supernatural. It was in the stage.
He's going to like walk past the door a couple times to tell like that's where it's coming from.
Yep.
Atlas?
Come up to the door. Put your ear to it.
Okay.
And then you hear it.
Ah,
We still want to go in there?
which of these doors is the silentest or the most quiet?
The back stage door to the wings, probably.
Is that could they easily see us from the stage if we opened that one?
Yes. If you want to be the least noticeable from the stage, you're going to want to go through the dressing room area.
So if we want to not really be noticed, probably best if we use the performer's entrance.
Lead the way, Magic Man.
We get a real stealth soon.
Yeah, you want to do stealth?
Yes.
Everybody roll stealth and dexterity.
Does anyone have decent stealth other than me?
I have decent stealth.
Oh, shit. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
1.
Hey, guess
Whoa,
what?
look out, world.
I got
I'm
a
a sneaky
chance.
boy.
Chance.
You got a
die.
chance die? Woo! In World of Darkness, if you don't have skills in something, you get 1 chance die. So you didn't get it.
Nope.
Okay, so 0 for Dorothy, 1.
4.
4. 3. Okay, so the two of you are silent as a fart as you go in through the dressing room door. And then James follows up behind, clacking his do you wear cowboy boots?
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, great.
100%.
Clacking those cowboy boots. And finally, we have Dorothy, who's literally talking to herself, trying to keep herself calm.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey,
Yeah, can you shut the fuck
Dorothy,
up?
Dorothy.
Can I shut your boots?
Hey,
I'm walking
All
away.
right.
I'm sneaking away. I'm leaving them.
you two, stay here. My dressing. Are we close to my dressing room?
Yes.
How about wait in here, please?
Oh, now we're splitting up?
Just
Have you ever watched a scary movie?
Dorothy. Your voice is so loud.
Dude, if you look ahead, Atlas is gone.
Hey, from my understanding, in a scary movie, the asshole usually dies first, so we're good.
Okay, now I feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be back.
All right.
Do you go to the dressing room?
Yeah. Well,
Dorothy
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we'll head in.
Okay. Okay, so you go into the dressing room. You can see, what does your dressing room look like, Quinten?
So I imagine it's probably in just a 10 by 10 room, but like the back left corner is a toilet area, so it's a little bit closed off. To the right of that is there's 2 mirrors there. You see one is used, the other is not. And there's just another chair, a table, a couple vents. That's really it. He doesn't put a ton in here, but
So, is any notable shit of yours in here?
I think you'll see his pink suit.
Oh, there you go. I'm gonna check the pockets.
Wait. That's what he was wearing. Oh, it was a quick
multiple
change.
suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, but didn't you wear that when we left? Sorry.
In his pockets, you'll find a deck of cards, and I think, yeah, that's it. He wouldn't have kept anything else in there.
I like how you're assuming we're going through your.
He just said he was going.
Yeah,
through
no,
it.
I'm going through
you've
shit.
gone through, yeah. You search through his pockets of the costume he has in his dressing room. You told him what was in it, correct?
Yeah, deck of cards.
Okay. I'm assuming you don't have any like personal items out
Absolutely not.
anywhere.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so it's very sparse. Like a lot of people will have like photos, shit like that. Nope, none of that.
For him being here for a month, it does not look like it looks like he just moved in.
Yeah, he runs a tight ship around here.
I really like his suits. You think he'd notice if I? No, I'm not gonna take it.
That one's covered in. Well, no, it's the other one, isn't it? I think you could wear it.
I think I would.
Yeah,
Pull it off.
we got nothing else to do.
I mean,
So the two, you do hear the like pauses and then merry laughter and then pauses.
I
That
do
is
not
scary
like.
as fuck.
Real fast. The thing that probably is the weirdest thing about the suit is the pockets. They're the normal pockets, but then there's also like a couple of just random pockets in the jacket and in the pants.
You know what? I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put on at least the jacket.
I think you should.
I think I should.
Okay, so the other two, Atlas and Quinten, head for the stage. Are you still being stealthy?
Yes.
I'm still being
Okay.
stealthy. When they stopped to like hush and talk to each other, Atlas kept going.
Yeah. So I'll let your original rolls ride. So Atlas, you get there first. You can see a woman that looked remarkably like your friend. And she is sitting on the edge of the stage. This time, however, she is dressed in what looks like, you know what a power suit looks like? Yeah. She's wearing a red skirt and blazer combo. She still looks fierce, but in a very different way. She has this like very asymmetrical blonde haircut, and she is like tapping her very well done bright red nails on the front of the stage.
I'm really loving the image. That's such a fucking fit. Anyway, who else is there with her?
No one that you can see.
Okay, so am I like peeking through like curtains or a door to?
It depends. So the dressing rooms will come out into the wings on the other side of the stage. So if you want to be in the wings looking, you can be looking.
Is there a
Backstage.
curtain covering the wings or is it open?
It's open.
Okay, I'm gonna like take a little. Okay, actually, he's gonna keep along the wall, but kind of slink out into the wings.
Okay. Quinten.
Sure. I just see this lady, right? Mm-hmm. Anything notable about the other figures?
You don't see anyone else.
Don't see anyone else. So
Nope.
she's just cackling alone on the stage.
Yes.
Ha!
She looks like she's watching something at the back of the house, to be fair.
At the back of the house?
Yes.
He's going to try to see what it is.
Can't see shit.
Yeah. So...
Pretty dark in here. It's got like a general wash over the stage, but it looks like it's like at 20%. Hello, theater people. It's fairly dim.
No
on the
work
stage.
lights, no house
I
lights.
know.
Completely unsafe.
Sorry.
She's swinging her very black ice pick stiletto heels back and forth as she just sits.
Do I see Atlas at all?
I don't think you would.
Okay. Not knowing where he went, seeing this figure on stage, and I heard laughing alone, seeing that she's probably looking towards the back of the house. Can I see the exit that we went out of?
Yeah,
Is that sign still broken or is that fixed?
it's broken.
Is there blood anywhere?
Nope.
Okay. I want to go look at the other room. So there's like, actually, there's no way we can get to the back of the house without her seeing us, right?
No.
Okay. He's gonna just take a look at her profile, like just try to memorize everything, how she's sitting, just kind of basically get a mental image of her, like how she's sitting, where she's leaning to, what hand, like just random bits that he can pick up.
Gotcha.
I think he'll sit there for a second, just observing.
Okay. While you do that, she taps her nails one more time and then kind of looks at them and runs her finger across the edges of them. And then she'll sigh. Quinten.
Hello. I think he'll walk on out.
What a lovely cover that was.
Why, thank you. I was wanting to come take a look and heard a little bit of laughter, was a little
Yeah.
confused.
Oh, what were you confused about?
I heard it was under maintenance for a couple of days. Looks a little different than how I ended it last night.
Really? How so?
Oh, just a lot less people.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And why did you come back?
I was just coming to grab some of my stuff and I heard laughter on stage.
Oh, was it creepy? Did it creep you out?
A touch.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
I love her.
I don't all right. And then I think he'll like, he tries to be, but he's not, like he'll look back at the back of the stage and, well, then I guess I must be going.
Oh no! Wait. Did you bring anyone with you?
Yes, I have some waiting in the dressing room.
Okay. Well, come sit. And she pats the stage next to her.
He does not like this situation at all and will hesitantly come over and sit down, maybe a little bit further away than where she patted, but like,
She scooches.
okay,
She
yeah.
scooches over to you.
She could definitely tell like he tenses up for a second and then forces himself to relax his body.
This close, you can see she has bright red scarlet lips. And she quickly grabs your face in her pale, cool hands. You can feel her nails. They're very long.
Sharp.
And she, not quite sharp, she looks in your face and then she like lifts up your head and moves it around like she's like examining you. And then
He's doing the exact same thing to her as she's moving his face around. He's trying to get every detail of her face to remember it.
She is quite stunning in a very different way than when she was wearing like a tube top. You look like you are doing well.
Well, I'm certainly glad I put off that persona.
Is it an act?
Isn't everything in life?
I don't know. Authenticity has its place, doesn't it?
Sure.
You're just feeding me bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
She like actually laughs pretty merrily at that. Are you sure there's no one else? Because I feel like there's someone else in here. And it's not someone I brought because they all left.
How many did you bring?
No. I asked you a question first.
So mine, then yours.
Are you? Oh, okay. She sits up a little straighter and she scooches a little closer to you until her thigh is like pressed against yours.
Mm-hmm.
A question for a question? Yes. Because if that's the case, I change my question.
I will too.
Okay. Okay, but the rule is you can't ask anything about the Gamblers Congress. That is not allowed.
I'm going to need you to clarify that a little bit more.
No, I don't think you do.
Okay.
My question. How did you feel about your parents?
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Good for the good.
I think Quinten, so he's been putting on like, even though he's been trying to hide, he's been, especially as of late, but he's very good at putting on like how you're supposed to look face. Like you're supposed to be happy, like has that kind of gentle, like that drops for a second towards just cold, I think.
She leans forward.
And then it pops back up and goes, well, if I'm going to be entirely honest, I hated them.
Oh,
Not the answer you wanted.
not the answer I expected.
My turn.
Okay. She scooches a little more. She's practically in your lap at this point.
Nothing about the Gamblers Council, correct?
Congress, dear. Congress.
My apologies. What would be useful for our survival?
Ooh, that is an excellent question. Okay. Useful. Okay.
And I think as he asks that, the like look again goes back to cold and just like analyzing.
What is useful for your survival is changing what you are.
He immediately thinks of Puck and almost says something but stops himself.
Now I will have to ask, are you done watching? She raises a hand up.
Yeah. Step out of the wing. Hey, how are you doing?
I am doing better than I expected. And how are you?
I didn't catch your name the other day.
You didn't, did you? But did you even ask?
Sorry, I was a little preoccupied. And I think you were a little bit preoccupied looking at the cowboy, if I remember.
I do so enjoy people who seek names. I can't help it. You can call me Jinx.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Well, at least I have something to refer to you by now.
Yes. That's not my name, of course.
Oh,
But I do like it.
none of us
Names.
use our real names nowadays.
Names hold a bit of something of us. I think it makes sense.
True. What would you like for me to meet your other friends, or are you going to skedaddle now that you kind of met me?
Probably the latter option.
Yeah. Look, you're better surviving already.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
I have a question though, Jinx.
Quinten starts walking back.
Okay, bye. Quinn.
Oh. Her smile becomes a little more predatory.
Earlier I was looking for you to check up on you after all the crazy stuff that happened last night, and no one seems to really recall you. And I don't think you're that forgettable, I guess, of a person.
Oh, thank you. Oh, but that was kind of an insult and a compliment
Oh, I'm sorry.
at the
that's not how I
same
intended
time.
it.
So
No, more like it doesn't seem normal that people would be able to.
now are you calling me normal?
No, I'm saying that like, oh my goodness. Jinx, why don't people remember you?
Well, maybe it's because I give them Good stuff. And she hands out a little baggie dangling from her red fingertips.
His eyes are glued to it.
Would you like?
I don't take anything I don't know what it is.
Okay. I'll put it away.
What is it?
Well, now you'd have to do something to get that answer.
So you'll give it to me, but for me to know what it is, I have to do something?
Oh, knowledge is far more expensive than an item.
Okay, I guess. Before I say yes, what hypothetically would I have to do or say or something?
You need to bring me a broken pocket watch.
A broken pocket watch.
Yes.
Any other specifics?
No.
Where would I bring it to?
Oh, this stage seems like an excellent place.
When?
I would say by midnight tomorrow if you want this.
Okay.
I guarantee you it'll make the visions go away for at least a couple of days.
Days?
Days.
And what else would it do?
I can tell you when you bring me the pocket watch.
Broken pocket watch, right?
Broken pocket watch. Well, I suppose to some it would be broken. I prefer to think of it as extra delightful.
Okay.
Wonderful. Goodbye, Atlas.
Bye, Jinx. With that, he gets up and follows back the direction.
Okay.
I love doing dumb things.
Okay.
Is that my suit you have on?
Oh shit.
Just the jacket. We were just messing around.
No, that was all
He
her.
has the pants on.
They do look good, don't they? Though.
They do. Look at them. Look at his calves. Look ginormous.
I didn't
He's
think
about
I
to
would
rip them.
fit.
Guys, what the hell are you doing?
Take off my clothes.
Whoa.
Buy me a drink first.
Yeah, apparently buying drinks doesn't work for him.
All right. I'm taking the pants off.
Oh my God. Wait. Oh, go into the corner first, please.
Okay, guys, this is funny and all, but we should probably get up here.
Yes,
Yeah, what was on the stage?
we'll talk about that later.
Where do you go?
Anywhere but here. How about...
As we're exiting, I'm gonna be like, I've got an errand to run. You guys can come with me, but I think I'm going to the pawn shop first.
Pawn shop? Why? You need drugs?
I don't get them at a pawn shop.
Oh, true enough.
No, sorry, I guess I'm looking for an antique or something.
Antique what?
Watch. A friend needs it.
Shall we do a little shopping all together?
Okay,
Now
there are
recording.
2 pawn shops in town. One of them is Once Upon a Time, which is the grosser one. The other one is a tempting offer. Yes.
I'm gonna go in the Once Upon a Time one first.
Okay. There is a very disheveled looking man with kind of a beer gut and at least 2 days growth of beard on his face. And he scratches his belly as you walk in. It's kind of like a chaotic jumble in here, not very well put together.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi. I'm looking for something kind of specific. I was
Okay.
wondering if you'd have it. I'm looking for a pocket watch.
Pocket. No, we don't have anything like that in here.
Okay.
We have some, like, you want a wristwatch? We have some of those.
Nah, it's a specific gift for a friend. It needs to be a pocket watch.
Okay.
So none of those?
No, sorry.
Well, alrighty. Could you let me know if you get one?
Yeah. Give me your number and I'll give you a call when we get one in.
Okay. Give it to him.
Okay.
And while he's still kind of back there, I'm going to walk around the pawn shop to see if there's anything that kind of sticks out, has a vibe or an aura.
Not in here, no.
Okay. So after not noticing anything, he's going to just wave goodbye and walk across the street to a
A tempting offer.
tempting offer.
Yes. So this one is actually run by his brother. They are brothers that own pawn shops right across the street from each other. So when you open the door, a gush of cool air-conditioned wind hits your face. It is very bright and clean in here. Everything is very nicely displayed in a case. And a man that looks very much like the man you just saw at the other pawn shop stands much nicer in very good clothes behind the counter. Hello.
Hi. I'm looking for something kind of specific.
Yes.
I'm looking for a pocket watch.
A pocket watch. I'm afraid I don't think we have any of those currently in stock.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it was a reach anyway, but thank you.
Certainly, we do have other watches, clocks, if you need anything along those lines.
Yeah. It needs it's kind of specific gift, you know. So,
Very well.
Yeah, mind if I take a look around at what?
Not at all. Please feel free.
Alrighty. So he's going to walk around to see again if there's any sort of vibe or anything that kind of sticks out to him.
Actually, on one of the counters underneath, locked up very, very tightly in a glass case, is a twin pair of pistols. They kind of have a spiky aura about them.
Okay. So he's going to kind of, as he stares and kind of validates that, like, this is the thing in the case that's giving off this energy. After a small internal battle of, I guess I'm going to ask about these because these are different. He's going to wave over to the fellow who runs the place and say, hey, would you mind telling me some about those pistols?
Certainly. He will give you a spiel about like the history of them. They are fairly old. He will talk about how they are incredibly well maintained, well oiled. They do have traces of silver in there in the handle.
Humor me. How much do these run for?
Well, about $2,000.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. I might keep my eye on those for a little bit.
Very well. We're going to cut to outside. So Dorothy is in the shop, right, with Atlas?
Oh, I assumed we were all outside.
Oh, okay. So Dorothy and the two of you are outside the shop.
Yep.
Okay. So James and Quinten are outside with Dorothy.
So, is this a safe place to talk about what the hell happened in there?
At this point, I don't think any place is safe.
Judging by past experiences, I would have to agree, but why not? We went inside, and he's going to kind of like lean against the wall, not really knowing what to do with himself. Inside, she was a very striking woman, prominent in what she wore, and he'll kind of describe the outfit she was wearing, the red and the stiletto heels and the lipstick, and how she had kind of like just casually grabbed his face and moved it around. And then she asked if I had brought anyone else with me. Maybe not in that order, but I had a feeling she had already known. So I said, they're waiting in the dressing room. But then she also seemed to know Atlas was there. Now, I at the time couldn't have seen Atlas. She did say there were other people there, but they had seemed to have left. Everything was gone. The bodies. There wasn't a speck of blood, right?
Nope.
Nothing, like it didn't even happen.
Huh.
Then I wonder if it actually did happen.
Well, and it kind of pats his stomach.
Yeah, no, we can
reason to
attest to
believe.
that. You think she's in the game?
Yes, but we traded question for a question.
Oh.
I rather hated the idea, but figured it wouldn't hurt. I'm assuming she already knew. But I had asked, is there anything useful that would help us survive? And like it seems to be custom, something very cryptic in response of, you need to change. And that's it.
You need to change?
I believe you was in reference to us as a entity. Our group, that is.
Not just specifically you?
I'm going to assume not.
What question did she ask you?
Nothing useful.
So how big of a change we talking about? Do I have to quit smoking?
I think she means more in the manner of our friend Puck.
Oh, thank God. Anyone got a light?
And I think
As if on cue. Atlas steps out of the pawn shop.
Oh, fucking perfect.
What?
Light?
Oh, yeah. Pull it.
Thank you.
Him too.
So
is it just a cigarette or is it like a full-on cigar?
No, it's a cigarette.
Okay.
You know those are bad for your health.
You know I got scraped across the back by a shadowy demon thing?
Were you doing that before as well?
No, that's pretty recent. But I don't think they correlate. Anyway, we got bigger problems. So why are we going through random shitty ass pawn shops?
Great question. Atlas?
I mean, one of them's a little nice, but Jinx asked me to look for a pocket watch.
Huh.
So I'm looking for a pocket watch.
Why?
Yeah, reason?
It's embarrassing. Fine. She'll trade me for something in return. So
Something useful to our cause and surviving the upcoming days?
no.
Oh, then what's all the trouble for?
Everyone's got their things. I mean, look at this guy over here. He's barely telling you all the questions she asked him. So, I mean, I'm not going to tell if you don't tell, but I'm going to let you know I was standing there. It
Sure.
doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Right. Well, I have no other plans for the rest of this afternoon. I got what I wanted done. I'm keen on just waiting until this evening.
Are you ready to cut to the evening? Anything else anyone wants to do?
Let's do it.
Yeah, no, he's just kind of spent some time kind of brainstorming and trying to think of where else he could find a watch like that.
He'll go home. Yeah, that's really it.
Okay. So you split up during this time then, I assume?
Why do we keep splitting up?
An invitation is out. I haven't cleaned in a while. It might be a little bit dusty, but if we want to wait at my abode, we can.
Yeah, sure, I'll buy it.
Sure.
You guys walk in, and so he lives a ways down into the staff area. Do you want to describe these apartments?
Sure. So on one part of town, on the east part of town, you have the tourist destinations, right? The restaurants, the boutiques, that kind of thing. On the other side, you have the employees of the casino. So there is it's very easy to get lost there because there's a winding road that leads through like the apartment complexes that house all the employees. They are very, very nice apartments. They are well maintained, all inclusive. Everyone is very, very happy to live and work there. It's a hell of a pay and a hell of like resources and everything available. So you all go to your apartment?
Yeah, so you get in and you see the apartment again is very nice, but it looks unused. So like, I don't know if dust would settle, but all you would see is it's in the kitchen, in his bedroom, and out the door. And that's really all he does. He doesn't lounge around in the living room or anything else like that. So, and he doesn't really clean that up. So if there might be dust, I don't know if there is.
There's no dust because there is housekeeping available if you want that service. I don't know if you
No,
would.
absolutely not.
Yeah. It almost looks like a penthouse suite at a hotel. Like it is incredibly modern and clean and lots of black and white and like geometric shapes. And it's very nice.
Well, goddamn.
Well, this is nicer than my place.
A bit much,
You sleep here?
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, my ass.
Well, the living room is yours. Do not go much further than that.
Perfect.
Please.
So you spend your day here the rest of the day?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try maybe to take a nap on the couch.
Okay.
Think you wake up to the smell of some baked goods.
Oh, we're getting baked.
Yeah, he starts baking.
What's he baking?
Just some bread. Just for the evening.
A loaf of bread.
He might,
guys,
Some evening bread. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Evening bread.
Shall we break
just-
bread with each other?
he might have some banana bread on
Are
the
they
side
sour?
as well.
Is it sourdough?
No.
It's for tea time, you assholes.
Fucks.
Does he have like yeast fermenting like everywhere in the
No.
Sourdough
But-
starters.
No.
That evening bread. Okay, so you eat some delicious ass bread.
Fuck.
There's
this
some
is
banana
good
bread.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is delicious. Yum, yum, yum.
It gets close to 7 o'clock.
I suppose we best be heading that way.
Yeah, I bet.
You guys ready?
We'll start heading that way.
Shit fire.
Fire.
So, as you get close to the building, you can see it is incredibly dark around the entrance, and you have what looks like a person in a suit that maybe Quinten has seen before. And they are guiding you around to like the back entrance of the building. Okay, do you go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does this suited figure look like?
He's very nondescript, like super duper average. He is wearing a black suit. If you look at him really, really closely, you do notice he's in very good shape, fairly confident, but not obtrusively so. Like he doesn't seem arrogant or anything like that. Just someone with authority.
Is this the first time I've seen him in a while?
For about 3.5 weeks, yeah.
So he'll like have pause and then start following.
Is that like security or something?
I'll just give a nod.
They're not gonna like search us or anything, right?
Who knows?
So when you get around to the back of the building, there is, it almost looks like a tent, but something very, very nice. Like not a circus tent, like one of the tents before you go into like a very nice concert or some kind of event.
Like an outdoor wedding tent.
Exactly.
Okay.
And along tables, there are masks. So they do request, there is a young lady in a suit that looks just like the one that the man around the front was wearing. And there are different, like, pretty much anything you could think of, masks with different expressions that have different kind of colors and features. And they gesture to the tables.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Are these like okay, so is this more of like, you know, like comedy and tragedy full face masks, or are
It
they
is
like
a
an avatar?
full face mask. Full, like completely covering like a white oval.
Oh.
Or blue or whatever color.
And you said they're different facial expressions?
There are different expressions, yes, indeed. So you can see people before they let you in, they clear the others out of the tent, and you can see that they have their masks on, so you can't see who they are as they exit.
It's a masquerade. If I would have known, I would have dressed up a bit more.
What kind of mask do each of you grab?
So when you say they have different expressions, are they like shock, anger?
Yes. Think of them as like bougie emojis. Like they're very, it's almost like China-like in the way that they're painted. Like they're very ostentatious.
That's awesome.
Is there like is there mostly like a dark blue mask or something with like black detail?
Oh, yes.
What face is on that?
That one has like a half smile.
Sure, go with that.
Okay.
He was looking for the color. He's like, this is weird. This one, colors.
Okay. You put it on?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Does anything happen?
No.
Oh, great.
What other faces are left?
There are whatever faces you like. There's also like she offers to like alter it if you would like to have something altered to your preferences.
I'll do a smiley face.
Okay.
I grab one that looks absolutely ridiculous.
There is one that looks like a rooster.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Full on cock face.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Yep.
He'll grab one with an amused smile on it.
Okay. Excellent. So each of you have your masks. Then after you put them on, they will like usher you through the tent.
You guys are fucking boring.
Hey, mine has cool colors on it.
I'm a happy person. What's the problem with that?
I'm a fucking rooster.
Yeah, we know.
So you go up the elevator. You have to use your key card.
Of course.
Okay. You go up the elevator. It's just the four of you in the elevator with your masks on to the second floor. If you have anything to say in character to one another before you get in this big room, now is the time.
So, since you used your key card to get in here, does that mean all these groups have someone who works for the casino?
More than likely.
And how do you feel about your coworkers being all tied up in this?
Never really cared much for them anyways. I'm here too, aren't I? How am I any better than them?
Oh, wow. You sound so trustworthy.
I'm glad.
That was sarcasm.
So is that.
Oh, great.
Ding! The elevator comes up. The doors open. And inside it looks like administrative offices, but in the little lobby area before you get to the offices, it is very finely decorated. There's like drapery of silk that is attached to the ceiling. There are some like trapeze artists that are like dangling in different tableaus and poses down from the ceiling up above you. It is like a full-on party. There is alcohol with little straws that will make it through your mask.
Do they have like those like 1920s like long cigarette holder things?
No cigarettes here, actually.
This is very extravagant.
So I guess we mingle for now?
Yes, try not to say too much. I'm sure these people are in on it, but just try not to say too much.
I'd prefer it if we all stuck together this time, right?
Yeah, stay close.
All right, then. He's going to start walking to get a drink.
I guess we
Of
follow
water.
him.
Okay. What happens next is all the lights go out, of course.
Of course.
And there is one lone amber spotlight right in the middle of the room. There is a chocolate fountain and a champagne tower. And right in front of those, making a triangle of extravagance, is Harper wearing a tuxedo this time, like glittering in rainbow color, just sequined all to hell tuxedo. And they have their bowler hat this time with a sequined bow kind of on the side perched. And they lower their head in a bow, tip their hat, and then clap once, and everyone pays attention to them. All the mutterings kind of stop. Well, your first challenge. Aren't you excited? And no one says anything.
Makes sense.
And during that moment of pause, in her little group, Alice is just going to go, I know she's terrifying. They're terrifying, but honestly, I applaud the commitment to the outfit.
They are very eye-catching.
There are probably about 30 other people-ish. You can't guess for sure, but about 30 other people-ish milling about here. Your first challenge, if you look at your masks, don't do it now because you can't take them off. But if you look on the upper corner of your mask, right about where your hairline starts in the middle, there's a number. Those numbers identify who you're assassinating.
Holy
shit. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Your challenge for this time, you must assassinate one person. However, you are not allowed to kill literally anyone else, not even in self-defense. And that's where we'll end the episode.
Okay.
God.
That sounds freaking lit, though.
What the fuck?
Thank you for listening to Chance Die. A special thanks to my lovely husband Mark for all the composition of our music, his technical wizardry, and of course, for putting up with all of our shenanigans, especially me. Also, another thank you to Gabby, who plays Dorothy, for lending us her graphic design expertise. And naturally, a huge thank you to our audience. We would not be able to do this without all of you. So thank you for listening, and join us next time on Chance Die.